I know a few good stories. They take place in a corner of America that might seem familiar, yet still manages to surprise. The settings are spectacular, the characters compelling, the action exciting, the plot lines unpredictable. I'm Tom Richardson. Join me as I explore New England's great outdoors, from Candlewood Lake, Connecticut to Caribou, Maine, from the beaches of Cape Cod to the peaks of New Hampshire's White Mountains. The stories are waiting. Let's live them on Explore New England. Mention Carrabassett Valley, and most people think of Sugarloaf Mountain and the great downhill skiing and snowboarding that's available at this venerable northern Maine ski area. Opened in 1953, Sugarloaf was one of the first major ski mountains in the East and has steadily expanded operations over the last 75 years to the point where it now boasts 176 trails and 1,300 acres of skiable terrain. While skiing and snowboarding understandably steal the limelight in this part of Maine, there are plenty of activities to pursue in the valley. Less than a mile from Sugarloaf's main entrance is the Sugarloaf Outdoor Center, which features nearly 30 miles of multi-use trails and equipment rentals, plus a skating rink. From spring through fall, the center's trail system is open to mountain bikers of all skill levels. The trails wind through dense forest, open meadows, and around a small pond, and connect with other bike trails throughout the region. Once the snow starts to fall, those same trails are used for Nordic skiing and snowshoeing, which is what brought me to the Outdoor Center on a visit in early March. While visitors are welcome to use their own gear, the center staff can get you kitted out with rental equipment, including traditional and skate skis, boots, poles, and snowshoes. Lessons are available too, led by experienced instructors like Mia Rukova and Brittany Love.
So the metal bar in your binding just goes, and you just got to push down with your toe.
Like that?
Yeah.
I'm in. So lead the way, Mia.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's see if I still know how to do this.
I grew up Nordic skiing, and I started with classic skiing and then picked up skate skiing as well, and now I kind of make it my life's work. It's what kind of my job and how I meet people and make friends, kind of what it all revolves around. The reason I came out to Maine is to try out different seasonal work and different jobs, and being a Nordic ski instructor at the Sugarloaf Outdoor Center has been really fun, and I get to explore new parts of the country and check out new trail systems all over. I was fairly surprised at seeing Sugarloaf and the amount of hills and snow we have out here. The deep boreal forests are really pretty. I've often enjoyed like the very sheltered woods, snow-covered evergreens and stuff. It's really beautiful out here.
The ski trails at the center range from easy beginner greens to more technical blacks, including some with fairly steep grades and challenging turns. All the trails are groomed on a regular basis and are wide enough to accommodate both traditional Nordic and skate skiing. As mentioned, snowshoeing is also offered at the center. Dedicated snowshoe trails snake through the woods and offer a more secluded experience.
Today we went out on the Snowbrook Trail, which connects to the mountain. But the trails we have here not only take us to the mountain, but they expand all over across the valley, across the pond. And we have all different types of terrain, anything from flats, rolling hills, to super steep downhills that take you up closer to the mountain.
Okay, Mia, let's stop here for a second. So this is probably a good time to talk about stopping.
Yeah.
You want to tell me what's the best way to go about it if you are faced with a hill like this?
So the best way to go down a hill in control is to learn how to do the snowplow technique with your skis. You put your skis, your tips as close as you can get them without them crossing. The second they cross is usually when falls happen.
I know that from downhill experience.
Yeah. So I put my tips as close as possible and I make that pizza shape.
Mm-hmm.
And the most important thing is that I get low and use my leg muscles a bit more than people are used to in downhill skiing because I don't have metal edges.
Aha, so you really gotta
gotta dig in, dig those edges in as much
Okay.
as you can. I honestly think it's a great sport because it's low impact, it's a full body workout, and it's a super safe alternative for downhill skiing for those that are nervous. And you can pack up and go anywhere, and it's really fun to go out into the woods, and there's no lift lines, there's no waiting around, it's just really fun. You can still go really fast on the downhills, and there's so much room for improvement, and you can choose from classic or skate skiing. You can ski on groomed trails or go backcountry into powder. Like, there's so many options to explore, so I never get bored, and I think it's a great alternative for alpine skiing.
These are easy to get into. My visit to the Sugarloaf Outdoor Center proved a good warm-up for my next Carrabassett Valley adventure, a snowshoe trek with Wolf Tone, Executive Director of Maine Huts Trails.
The beauty of this is you shouldn't really be in a rush.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we're not.
So we are at this trailhead, and what we're going to do is we're going to head up the historic narrow gauge, and once we get down about 3/4 mile, we're going to pick up Newton's Revenge. We're going to follow this blue trail called Newton's Revenge, and then eventually kind of get up into here where you see the S-turns and start moving through the woods and start climbing an elevation. And then our destination is the top of the knoll at Stratton Brook Hut.
And why is it called Newton's Revenge, I have to ask?
Well, it has something about coming down in gravity or having to ride against it uphill.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's hit the trail. First opened in 2008 and modeled on the hut-to-hut hiking experience found in Europe and New Zealand, Maine Huts Trails is a winter trail network linking a series of eco-friendly huts where snowshoers, Nordic skiers, and fat tire bike riders can spend the night, enjoy a hot meal and shower, and commune with like-minded travelers. The huts are also used for weddings, corporate team building, and school outings.
The Maine Huts Trails winter experience starts right after Christmas holiday. Their staff comes in mid-December, we train them, we get through the holidays, and it's go time on the 26th or 27th of December, and we run through the third weekend of March, typically. And once we press go, we don't stop. It's a busy 3 months.
So what's the name of this stream?
Well, we've got a tributary to the Carrabassett River right here.
Okay. And so where does this end up?
Where does this end up? All right, this will flow into the Sandy River, which then will flow into the Kennebec to the Atlantic Ocean. But overall, Maine Huts Trails has about 28 bridges, not unlike this that we have to maintain between here and West Forks.
28?
28 bridges.
Yeah, and those are in the middle of the wilderness, some of them. So it must be hard getting materials and
exactly.
You know, I mean that's costly.
It is. It's very costly, and it takes time and it takes planning. Trying to stay ahead of Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're seeing a higher frequency of high water flows, floods. Boy, are the beavers active out there.
Yeah, so the beavers can be a problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, you know, you'll be 5 miles from the nearest road, and you've got to figure out how to get in there and maintain it. It's tricky.
The first part of our hike took us along the narrow gauge pathway, a multi-use recreational trail managed by the town of Carrabassett Valley and groomed by the Sugarloaf Outdoor Center. It's built on a former railroad bed once used by a train that carried logs, lumber, supplies, and people to and from the valley from 1894 to 1927.
We're bringing you into the backcountry of Maine, and we're providing some of the comforts of home. And the 3 things or 4 things that you need to bring are indeed a sleeping bag, you have to bring a pillowcase, a towel for a hot shower, and your personal items. That's about as complicated as it gets. And so you're right, it's not a 5-star hotel, it's also not rustic. We want it to be comfortable and welcoming, and a chance for folks who are like, well, you know, my tenting days are over, or I never had tenting days. This is still a way to come in and enjoy the backcountry of Maine. The other part of it is disconnecting from technology. That's the biggie. And yes, we notice that every day, every week. All right, Tom, we're going to transition off of the narrow gauge railroad trail, that multi-use trail, onto the Maine Hut Trail. Mm-hmm. And we've got a little over 2 miles.
And how much elevation are we going to climb?
We're going to climb about 640 feet.
Is it pretty steep, or how do people on skis manage it, you know?
Well, no, I think they took that into account. This does have more elevation gain, or has the most elevation gain of our huts. And they take you up a little bit, and then it flattens, then take you up a little bit and flattens. Near the end, it pops a little bit, and there's no shame in taking your skis off. You know, we all do it. Right. And it's about getting up there with a smile and taking your time and being safe. You'll see as we go up a variety of smaller trails that kind of spur off, and in the summer, it's for mountain biking. In the winter, you can fat bike them. And they're just different ways to get up there and different experiences. Mm-hmm.
What are the distances like between the huts? I know they vary, but do you space them so that it's easily accomplished, by the average hiker or skier in one day?
So the shortest way in between a trailhead and a hut can be 1.5 miles. The longest distance between a hut and a trailhead is 14 miles, and that's the one from Grand Falls to West Forks in the Kennebec Valley.
Right. So there's really like something for everyone, really.
There is something for everyone. Yep.
And so when somebody who hasn't done this trail system before, if they're unsure of like a route or, what you'll need, can they just call the Huts and Trails like office and talk to somebody?
Yes. And we try to provide different avenues for people. We try to have a really well-designed, informative website with different links and different maps and GPS coordinates, all the way up to picking up the phone and talking to a colleague.
Talking to an actual person.
Yeah. We have to remember that this is novel to some people.
Yeah.
Not to a lot of people.
After hiking for a little over an hour, Wolf and I reached the top of Oak Knoll, where we took a short detour to check out the view. Oh man, that's they weren't kidding when they said vista.
Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah, so tell me what we're looking at.
All right, so we're facing due north. So the Appalachian Trail, Tom, is just down in the valley here, and moving from our left to our right, the Appalachian Trail goes behind Stratton Pond down here, just out of the view. The pointy peak up there is the Horn, and then as you move again from left to right, you hit West Peak, and the one that's most snow-capped is Avery Peak, named after Myron Avery, the visionary and builder and promoter of the Appalachian Trail.
No kidding. Wow.
And then you drop off Avery down into Little Bigelow and start making your way to Katahdin.
But no, it's spectacular. I'm sure you think about it, all the time and be like, I'm a lucky guy, right?
I do think about it. I don't take it for granted for a second. To be able to bring people up here and maybe for the first time or their repeat time and say that part of what I'm doing is providing this access and this experience. Yeah, that's pretty darn lucky.
After taking in the sweeping view of the Bigelow Range, Wolf and I headed back down the trail to our home for the night. Whoa, we made it, Wolf.
Way to go, Tom.
This is a hut?
That's my favorite refrain.
I'll tell you, man, this is a lot bigger of a hut than I imagined, really. I mean, even with the pictures on the website, this is much, much, much bigger.
Oh, it's got a great personality inside, great personality outside.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, I'm pretty tired.
You earned it. You earned it. Let's go in and see what happens on the inside.
I love it. Hey,
all right.
Hot chocolate.
Way to go.
While our hike hadn't been particularly strenuous, it felt good to lose my snowshoes and kick back in the lodge with a craft beer. Yeah, that's right. Beer and wine are available for purchase at all of the huts, while coffee and tea are free. A far cry from roughing it, I'd say.
The thing that I love most about this role and what we create at Maine Huts and Trails, it is the landscape. It's the journey through the landscape, but I think what really means the most to me are the people that I meet. When somebody comes from the first time and experiences the architecture and meets the hut staff and gets to be in this quiet place, to hear their reflection on their experience is really meaningful.
Yeah, with a group of 3, and we planned this out a couple months ago. Really excited to go check out these huts that we've heard so much about, and take this ski adventure for 4 days. We're taking advantage of the service to have our bags, move between the huts. So that's pretty amazing to be able to then ski without a lot of weight on your back. It's the best. I think just the camaraderie of the people here. You sit down, you have a common, everybody sits in these, picnic table style meals, and everybody chit-chatting about their experiences, their adventures, and what they're doing here and what their plan is. So it's been great that way.
The huts themselves are eco-friendly and designed to be self-sufficient. Heat is provided by efficient wood-burning tarm furnaces, which provide hot water for the radiant floor systems, faucets, and showers. Solar panels and batteries contribute to the electrical needs, while expansive south-facing windows in the dining room and lounge admit plenty of sunlight to warm the interior through the day. Incidentally, each hut burns through roughly 12 cords of wood each season. Like all the huts in the Hudson Trail system, Stratton Brook features communal bunk rooms, a bathroom with hot showers, a large, well-equipped kitchen, and a spacious dining area lounge where guests can hang out, play board games, and warm up by the wood stoves.
So it's a team of 8 that makes Maine Huts and Trails tick year-round, and we bring in 4 hut staff to each hut in the winter, and they're fabulous people. Typically trending between 18 and 20. This winter we have 3 from Texas, we have a woman from California, a couple from Massachusetts, Vermont, and we have Huntsville, Alabama through Peru, and not Peru, Maine, but the country Peru. And so each bring their own life journey, and they come away with a little something else.
As for meals, you can opt for the full meal plan, available Thursday through Sunday. This includes breakfast and dinner prepared by the hut staff, as well as an optional bag lunch to eat on the trail. Vegetarian options are available. If you visit from Monday through Wednesday, you'll need to bring your own food, but you're allowed to use the kitchen facilities and cookware. After breakfast the next morning, which included a delicious frittata prepared by staffer Ben Ward, my fellow Stratton Brook hikers and skiers dispersed, most of them bound for other huts in the network. Me, I had to head home, but at least I had gotten a taste of the Huts and Trails experience, and hopefully, so have you.